welcome everybody to the Banshee's Wail. Tonight we have Robert as our game master as we navigate the perils of the Festival of Horrors. Robert, if you want to take it away.
Yes. In the Festival of Horrors, the three of you, Salmonari, Allegor, and Cliff, have come to the town of Ling for your own individual reasons and purposes. While the three of you were there, the town was attacked by demonic forces, demons, bursting through to the material plane. The three of you assisted in fending them off till the portals closed. Now, the town and the monastery associated with it have decided to throw a big festival in celebration of the victory in pushing the demonic forces back. You three, as the herald heroes, are honored guests up to the monastery as they throw a festival full of joy and games and all around good times for you. The three of you walk up from the town of Ling to the monastery way, and you see many carts along the way set up, the townsfolk walking between the carts, playing some games here and there, eating food. Delicious smells about the air, as well as the sweet, faint smell of cherry blossoms drifting about in the breeze. You can hear the calming trickling of the river going across the pathway. You walk up, and on one of the shrine gates, you see a small woman adorned in a kimono with a hat on. She looks down at you and says, "You've all finally arrived. Please, see what us all have set up for you. Enjoy yourselves. The master of the monastery will be with us tonight, though he is feeling ill, so he will be here briefly, but they all want to say their words of gratitude for your three services. So come, let us all have fun for the rest of the day." And she waves down at you. She is sitting atop the gate itself.
She seems awfully nimble.
Past the gate, you can see carts lined up. The one to your left, you can see a handsome man with curly red hair, dressed in a beautiful kimono adorned with small gold inlays of shades of red and white. His face partially hidden by a Japanese straw hat. You see behind him, moving some stones, is a very large, muscular friend. To the right, you see a beautiful woman with pitch black hair, adorned in a beautiful dress. Behind her cart, you see sits an ogre who's just kind of sitting down on the ground, playing around with the dirt, essentially. You can see people moving between the carts further down. You see many stopped over by this cart here. Hanging down from the cart, you can see some sort of totems made of bone kind of hanging down, jingling in the wind. And then you see more across the bridge as well.
What to do?
Well, I guess we should maybe follow her. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, see where she's going. Go with her.
Let's partake.
Well, the woman just waves you down. She stays atop the gate. It is up to you three to decide where you want to go and what you want to do in the meantime until the master comes out to give his words.
What's going on over here? I'm going to give a nod to the woman on the right and the giant and the red curly-haired person on the left and approach this cart.
This cart you walk up to, you can see it doesn't have any occupants. It's empty. Seems like it may be set up for something later on.
What about this one?
This is the cart where you saw the bone totems kind of hanging down on the roof of the cart. As you approach, you see two men with a sad face turning away and walking from the cart. As you approach, you see a thin hand kind of retreat back into the darkness of the cart. In the cart, as you get close to it, you can see a very large man fitted with a cloak and robes covering him completely. He seems very, very large, almost hitting the walls of the cart itself. Have you come to play the game and roll the bones?
Sure. See if my fortune can be better than theirs.
My name is Aslathan.
All right, Aslathan, I'm intrigued.
Yes, it is 40 gold to play. You roll the bones, see if you can beat me. The prize is 100 gold.
What are the bones exactly? Are they like little bits of like? Are they like bones of like little creatures or?
They're just some animal bones I've fashioned.
Yes, animal bones.
Very well. Do I roll first or do you?
We roll at the same time. Let's roll the bones. Looks like I'm the winner. He reaches his hand out. You can see large fingers stretched out. Reach out, grab the gold coins, and slide them back.
I grab his hand real quick. How about again? This is a vice of mine. Yes, Aslathan.
All right. Then it's another 40 gold.
I take out another 40.
Grab the bones to roll again.
Shake up the bones.
It seems we've tied. We must roll again. Are you ready?
I roll.
I rolled different, but the total is 18 once again. How about we make this interesting, and we put up double for this one?
Why not?
He's got them.
Are you ready to roll once again, small man?
Yes, big man. Let's do it.
Roll the bones. With a 17, I am the victor.
Aslathan, I'm rather competitive. Let's keep this going, shall we? Maybe for about 5 rounds.
Maybe one of your friends would like to give it a go. It seems your luck isn't the most fortunate today.
Or maybe you're nervous. And I wave over Salmonari and Aragon.
Allegor?
It's Allegor. No, I believe
you like to roll the bones.
No, I believe that Cliff has it quite in hand for our group. I don't know, Allegor, would you like to give it a chance?
I'll try my hand. See if I have better luck.
He reaches his bony hand out, stretches out beyond the cart. 40 gold to play.
Reluctantly, I'll hand over the gold.
He grabs it and puts it down on the cart and the little table in front of it. And reaches out and hands you 4 bone dice. Are you ready?
I have to confirm my dice here.
See, your friend is much luckier. Aslathan puts 100 gold down on the table and pushes the 140 gold over to Allegor. Luck smiles with you today, young one.
So it can be done. I guess I'll try my luck. Allegor, are you gonna go again, or are you done?
I'm done. I know when to stop when my luck is good.
Dragon.
I figured 40 gold. That's all that I care to wager.
18, that is I who's the victor.
I guess Allegor is the only lucky one today.
I would call myself a lucky one.
I don't appreciate his humor. Especially at me expense.
Well, I've had my fun.
His arm stretches out from the cart and waves in front. Maybe you'll have better chances with the other games we've set up for you.
I'll go try my luck down here.
Thanks for your time. grifter.
He sits back down into the cart, and you hear it kind of shake with his weight.
Hello there, red hair. What game do you have for us today?
Friend. Well, I have the game where you test against the giant's strength. Who of you is the strongest?
Not I. I'll step back
Okay.
and chuckle.
I'm just a bookworm.
Are none of you brave enough to come and compete against my friend Tsuchikawa? Well, what about you? As he points a finger out to Alagor. Why don't you come and test your might? It's a simple contest of lifting stone. Whoever lifts the heaviest wins.
I've had good luck so far. Might as well try, no harm.
All right. For this, the entry is 50 gold pieces. You win, I double it. If you beat him 3 times, there's a special prize.
All right, and I'll set the gold on the table.
All right, come around over to the stones as he waves over to the side of the cart. Large man Tsuchikawa walks up next to you, just letting out a grunt. Tsuchikawa, show your manners. For this, we will start off with the medium stones. And on my mark, you will both lift. 1, 2, and lift. Both of you lift the medium-sized boulders above your head. We have a competitor yet. Finally, somebody matching Tsuchikawa. You both set the boulders down. Tsuchi, grab 2 of the large. Tsuchikawa grunts, rolling both the mediums out of the way, grabbing 2 larger boulders off the rack by grabbing them by the rope and pulling them off. All right. Now, on my mark, we'll lift the large boulders. 1, 2, and lift.
Oof.
You both begin to lift the large rocks. You see as Tsuchikawa lifts, he stands up quickly, almost arrogantly, and the boulder slips out from under his hand, and he drops it. His eyes widen as he's shocked. Helio looks over. Well, that's 1 victory for you. So, it's 100 gold. He puts it into your pile, making a total of 150. Do you wish to continue? Again, the special prize is if you beat Tsuchikawa 3 times.
I'd like to try my luck again. We'll see if I can win a 3rd time.
All right. Well, for this, we'll use the same boulders, and hopefully Tsuchikawa can lift it this time. All right, on my mark. 1, 2, lift. Tsuchikawa lifts this one up with no problem, but so does Alagor. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to up the weight once again. Tsuchikawa, he pulls off 2 larger stones. Are you both ready? Alagor?
As I'll ever be.
All right. 1, 2, and lift. Tsuchikawa lifts the rock up to his waistline and then lets it go as it rolls to the ground. But Alagor lifts it perfectly fine. You're stronger than you look, Alagor. That's 2 victories for you. He puts on another 100 gold into the pile. You going to go for the 3rd?
Might as well. Let's see what that prize is.
You see Tsuchikawa get the rocks set up again. See, he takes from his hip essentially a drinking flask and begins chugging it. And then he points it over to you, Alagor. You can smell it. It smells of rice wine. Strong.
Thank you. Takes it and takes a swig. A small one.
All right. You handle the liquor very well. Now with the extra heavy stones in front of you, On my mark, this will be the last one. 1, 2, and lift. Aligor lifts with all of their might. The stone does not move. Tsuchikawa's muscles flex as he struggles but gets the stone up to his chest and pushes it above his head. Well, there we go. Tsuchikawa still has the most strength here as Helios pulls all of the gold. It's up to you. I'll let you throw down again and try and redo the third to see if you can win the special prize, Aligor.
I suppose one more try isn't going to hurt anything. Let's go again.
All right. So Aligor puts up another entry fee to go again at the place they ended at. All right, one last one. 1, 2, lift. Again, Tsuchikawa lifts the stone, but Aligor is unable to move this one. Tsuchikawa puts his very large hand on Aligor's shoulder. Maybe next time. But he nods with respect for Aligor's strength. That was the best try yet today, Aligor.
I appreciate the contest. It was fun. I should move on now.
Spectacular show.
You gave it your all. It's all that any of us can ask of you.
If any of you are interested, across the way my sister Arya is selling jewels.
Ooh.
I find jewelry cumbersome. So, Minari, why don't you greet the young lady?
I enjoy wearing the occasional bauble. Hello, young lady. May I browse your wares?
Yes. You can see the cart filled with all manner of gold knickknacks, variety of jewels of various rarities. You do notice none of them are magical, more just for spiritual use, as well as fashioned into fine jewelry.
Ooh, are any of them purple by any chance?
Yes. She pulls up a large amethyst necklace built up into a pendant with the shape of a dragon, and on the circle around the dragon it's lined with multiple amethyst gems as well as in the eye of the dragon.
Ooh, with me being a dragonborn, this seems to be fate. How much for the bauble?
Just 20 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
And it has healing properties as well, so wear it at all times.
I plan to.
Does anyone else wish to shop the wares?
Oh, I am fine, thank you.
Aligor,
Thank
would you care for any baubles?
Not for me, thank you. Not one for jewelry.
Some earrings would look lovely, though. But come back if you wish.
I give her a bow. What's going on over here?
Oh yes, make sure to try the cooked chicken dishes across the river.
Food?
Yes, there are 2 gentlemen cooking fine dishes over across the way. If you follow the smell and the large crowd of people, you'll find your way there, no problem.
Well, I'm famished.
I thank you for the recommendation and wish you a great rest of your day. I bow.
Grabs the tip of her hat.
I nod and I'm going to join you guys. Food does sound good.
I believe Cliff
Okay.
said that he's buying.
You walk past and see 2 empty carts off to the left, no people around it.
I think your new necklace is making you have auditory hallucinations.
You see, not too far from the other side of the bridge, the smell of chicken meat adorns the air. You see 2 corpulent, bearded men with large meat skewers cutting up small bits of meat, as well as making them into rice dishes. They look to be cooking masters.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh yes, what will you have? Muho says to you.
Well, I'm incredibly hungry, but I need something light. I'll just have the biggest rice bowl you can give me. Do you have any condiments to pair with the dish?
Nothing to add. We can make it spicy, though, if you'd like.
Do you have anything sweet?
Yes, we could fashion that for you.
I'll have big rice bowl with a combination of sweet and spicy. 2/3 sweet and 1/3 spicy.
What about your friends?
I'm not one for the spicy, but I'll take a bowl myself.
No one wants skewers?
Are they spicy?
Can be.
I'll try one.
I would take some as well. One.
Arkan. And he babbles off the order over to his shorter friend. They begin whipping up the dishes, cutting up the meat, putting into a large pan, which looks like Muho shouldn't be able to lift with his size, but he throws it around, as well as the rice, fashioning the dishes, and lays them out for you. That will be 10 gold each.
I pitch in all 30 gold.
And I will give him a 10 gold tip for us.
He bows toward you. Ah, most gracious. Thank you. And then quickly moves over to the next person that walks up. The three of you eat the dishes. They were cooked perfectly, lighting up your taste buds as you eat, the aroma filling your nostrils. Award each of you 5 temporary hit points. The food defied your expectations.
Excellent, gentlemen. Very excellent. Is there anywhere we can get drink?
Ah, the lodge, as he pushes, makes a signal over his stomach. Lodge man, just over there, and points off to this direction. He sells ale, if you would like some.
Perfect. Well, now I'm thirsty. And I pat both of my companions on the shoulder and head right over here to where the ale's at.
Welcome. I'm Goblin. And
Hello,
I
Goblin.
see you're here to quench your thirst.
Why, of course. Do you have anything else in addition to ale, by chance?
Ale and sake is what I have for you. You can also fashion a quick grog if you're feeling adventurous.
I'll go for the grog.
How about an ale and a shot of sake for me?
Have it right up.
I shall take a grog.
Yes. You want it strong.
As strong as you can make it.
And for you?
I've had my fill of the rice wine from the last booth. I think I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Are you sure? I'll pay for it, Allegor. It's Cliff paid for our food.
What about just an ale?
All right, if you insist. An ale sounds good.
Goblin snaps his hand on the table. And so be it. He starts pouring everything, and just a few moments later lines it all up in front of you. We'll call it on the house for the 3 heroes.
Then how about a tip on the house? I give him 10 gold.
Appreciate it. Now, how are you all enjoying the festival?
I am quite enjoying watching Cliff test his luck.
Hasn't been very fortunate for my coin pouch, but it has been a great deal of fun. We don't get appreciated much for what we do often like this.
Well, we're all glad, me and the town, that we could all make you feel appreciated, as we appreciate you saving us. I hope the master is able to say his words later. I hear he was wounded grievously in the battle.
Oh, poor fella. I'd like to have word with him then. We can't wait either.
He said he should be out as the sun sets. Should actually be soon now. But it's good to see you 3 and some new faces around the merchant carts. I do miss a few friends I'm usually around. Maybe they'll come later.
Hopefully so. We'd love to partake further. Is there anything else we can do in the meantime? I mean, we've spoke with Arya, we've had food, we engaged in a feat of strength and gambled away a little bit.
Well, I did hear that the waterfall is not meant for anyone to go near, from the short woman introducing it. But I'd say just go around the carts, but here in just a bit the master should be out to say his words.
Should we wait for the master, guys?
I believe that might be a little prudent.
Might be best, so we can pay our respects.
Before Cliff loses all of his money.
Then let us enjoy our drinks and Goblin's fantastic hospitality.
You all hang about toward the entrance to the monastery, going between the food and just enjoying the crowd. And after a while, you just hear a low cough just above you on the gate directly to the entrance to the monastery.
Evening.
She's sat down, legs crossed on top of it. Thank you for all making it. And excuse me for keeping you all around so much, but I hope you've had fun in the festivities.
Why, of course.
It's been quite enjoyable.
As you look around the festival, you come to realize that most other people have gone by now. There's just a few people at this point going between the carts. Just one person sitting down eating, couple near the entrance. We will just wait a brief moment, as this is specifically for the 3 heroes, is what we're looking for this announcement. As you see the other people get up and leave the festival. Perfect. You see, we are ever so grateful at what the 3 of you have done and sacrificed for us. But, you see, the Master is coming now to grace you all. But before he gets here, you see, we must prepare his meal, as he needs to eat. Her little old woman fingers come up and she snaps. As she does that, the sun just finally sets over the horizon.
He's going to
I
eat
slam
us.
my staff down and I just point it around the area. Ready. The hell kind of festival is this?
As she snaps, Pim herself up top disappears. As you look to your right, Goblin is there with a confused face, just as confused as you, and you look back, and everybody that you had seen previously is now different.